Hi, I'm Gina, and I work at Bayside Dental Specialists. And so a couple of years back, we'd been at the ADX, and I think it's fun. You go around to all the different booths and get to see what's new. I'm not a computer person, but this practice is very heavily computer-based. So we've got digital scans and the CBCT data, and it's quite a lot to manage. And so our doctors just manage it in-house, but we're finding it be a bit much. As dentists, I think we probably don't realize how serious our patient information is. And so that's just a little inkling when you did my own, and you realize, if you have a data breach, it's a big deal. I don't think there's enough awareness about that if we have our patient information gets taken out of our practice, it's a huge thing. Just all the little things that we don't think about enough, like the backup of the data and things like that, is what Mike does, because it's his job. Anyway, he came into our practice and just took an evaluation of where we're at, and then he gave us a grade. And we had some green, we had some yellow, and we had some red. So red's bad. And we wanted to fix that. So Mike came in, and we actually got new servers and kind of did a reset of our systems. We don't have to worry about things. And up to par, everything going well. And Mike had wanted to put us on a contract, and I'm not that type of person. I said, I'll fix what I need to and move on. Contracts to me seem like you can pay for nothing because you're just on the roll and they have you, and you don't get value out of them. And so I had told Mike, I said, maybe not. And he said, how about we're setting up this whole system. It's huge. There's going to be glitches at the beginning because we need to iron out anything and make sure it's running properly. So he said, well, just 1 month we're doing it, and then you can just let me know if you want to have it after that first month. We said, maybe we'll do it another month. And then at the end of the next month, the doctors here were like, wow, we don't have to worry about things.
So having a partner, and we like to think of ourselves as a partner in this space, but having a partner who specializes in what you do is crucial. When I go to an accountant, I want an accountant who specializes in IT companies. So when I go out and I work with dentists, I want them to know we specialize in the technology that you use. So we deal with the big vendors, with your Henry Scheins, Dentsply Sironas, and we work with tons of different practice management solutions. So, for us, it's super important that we understand every little piece about your business.
Mike has come in to set the computers up, like physically put computers here. And after that, we don't see Mike because they just log in. And I think they do a lot of the work when we are not working. So it's very convenient. They just can go in, clean, done, and you start your next day. So it's quite nice how you remote in.
When I come in and sit in one of the chairs, you say, you should probably floss more often. I go, yeah, I probably should. And it's the same with computers. If you don't look after them on an ongoing basis, they will break. So most of our work is actually done using softwares and automations and different bits and pieces that make our lives easy, but it makes sure that the computers don't break as well. So we do something called patch management, in which we install Windows updates, third-party updates, things like that. And we schedule these for a specific time where we know that you're not going to be working, we know it's not going to impact the practice, and we know we've got mitigation time. If one of those patches goes in and it doesn't work, breaks the computers, whatever it is, we know that we can roll it back and get rid of it.
It's not just Mike, it's the people that he's drawn to him and that he works with and has built a team around that it's nice to work with them. And Mike has been so helpful. He's been so responsive and very, very helpful. I couldn't be happier. So the contract, it's the first contract actually, I think, like you have other ones that you have to have, but this is the first one that we say we want to do fee for service or contract, and I'm very happy that we're on a contract.